love of beer? Well, that goes back to my Greymouth days. That's where I was born, of course, and went through the ranks. And I was 30 years old when we left Greymouth, both Valerie and myself. That's Valerie, my wife. Went into the liquor industry, being West Melton was our first one in '71, onto the Hillsborough Tavern, then the Grenadier in town by the hospital. We loved our publican days. We retired. I was only 45, good God, and I had 4 years of retirement, waking up with nowhere to go, not my style. And I always said as I was running up and down my bar, one day fellas, I'll do a little brewery and I'll sell it at a nice price so you can all come in and get your flagons or your riggers or whatever. So therefore, back in 1991, we did start our little brewery in Kilmore Street. Mike Holling and our son Craig Harrington, they were our first two brewers. We only brewed in 1,200 litre brew-ups. We brewed a draft, a lager and a dark. They were the first three, well, that was mainly the beers of the whole of New Zealand, really. We outgrew that building, went up to Ferry Road, which was a big building. 7,000 litre brew-ups we went to up there. And out here we're doing 10,000 litres, so we're growing all the time. It was a family decision that we reach out for someone like a huge company to join us. I'm so pleased it's Lion. It's customers that have taken us to the level that we're at. But now we need Lion to take us to another level and reach the marketplace of not just New Zealand, but other parts of the globe even. Lion look after not just the beers, they do that well with the beers, but also with staff-wise, and that's a lot of Val and I are all about, is our staff. To be called the champion brewery of New Zealand in 2012 was very much an honour, really. I first of all thought of my brewers, what a grand job they're doing, brewing our beers for us. And my family, of course, because we're all involved. There's 3 generations work at this brewery. They're drinking less beers these days, but reaching out for beers with flavour, like our beautiful range of beers have. Rogue Hop is our most brewed beer and the most popular beer. I leave the naming of the beers to my staff, really. Our first brewer, Mike Holling, came from Naihiri. Whenever Brunner played in the blue jerseys, played against Naihiri in the gold jerseys, hence the name Naihiri Gold. And today it still is a very popular beer of ours. It's my job to sample each one of them, which I thoroughly enjoy, of course, and there's a lot of guys out there want my job, but they're not getting it. 55 years marriage?
55 years married this year.
Yeah.
And
I hope to get a gold medal this year.
Yes, and I think it's going to be good, but he's still going to go away to work each day, and
yes,
he will work.
Yeah.
He will be a good ambassador, though I won't be there to probably keep an eye on him. That'll be the biggest worry.
Yeah.
Is I keep him in line.
You do?
Someone else will have to do that.
It's important to ourselves and also our brewers out the back that we are still in control of our beers. Even huge companies like Lion have learned from their earlier days, we're only going to market it for you and take it to another level. Staff and family is what it's all about. I'm just so happy it's Lion.